All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mike Time. I'm Jay,
This is Cody.
and today we are talking about the pressure of settling down. So, do you want to start us off, or should I start us off?
You can go for it. You know,
Oh.
since you've been down in Florida, for you go off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down this line of pressure of settling down. So, I'm assuming we're talking about relationships. Oh, marriage?
Oh well, I guess that's the same thing in a sense, where the pressure of society is always, oh, this timeline that by 25 you need to be married, by
Oh, the
28 you
timeline.
need kids. You know,
Yeah,
that type
yeah.
of that pressure that societal norms or social media and all these things have kind of just continued to pressure people. And me, I'm 30. I'm now just getting engaged or just got engaged and all that, where people will be like, oh,
I'm
that's
not even gonna try to hit the button for the clap, bro. I
No,
don't
no, no,
remember
no.
which one it is.
But then, I know people who didn't marry someone or I don't know, till they were like 50.
Yeah.
But then, there's always like the stereotypes of divorce and all that. Like, but people will be like, oh, well, you got married too soon, Like,
Right. Right. It's like it's all of a sudden this perfect little circle that everything is supposed to fall into.
Yeah.
Of you're supposed to have this at this age and this at this
Exactly.
age and this there. Like first of all, let's think about history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump became president in what? He's 70?
Yeah.
In his 70s,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Obama was president in his 50s, I think it was.
Yeah. I think it was like late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. So everyone has their own timeline.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
that-
No matter what it is, whether it's you're finding out what your career is, you could be changing your career. You yourself. You're going through college again, man,
Yo,
which is awesome.
That's crazy.
Because you want to level yourself up more.
Yeah.
But everyone had there shouldn't be these sort of like this timeline and be like, oh, by this you need to know this, by this you should have this, by this you should have this.
Right. Yeah.
We know people who that there's people that won't become successful until they're 50, or there's people that become billionaires or millionaires when they're in their teens.
Right.
It's everyone's life is just happens on a different timeline.
Yeah. So I'm going back to school for coding and web development.
That's badass.
And I'm working full time. So I just moved down to Florida, which all of you guys kind of should know by now. And if this is the first time that you're watching this episode or our podcast, thank you for tuning into our podcast. Please hit subscribe. And we're going to do the whole spiel at the end like we always do. But if it's your first time, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. So, yes, I moved down to Florida from New Jersey. And I started life all over again. I kind of just picked up all my stuff and left. Like, that was it. I closed the business, sold everything I had. I even sold the car that I was building for several years.
Yep.
And now I'm down there in Florida, and I make pretty good money. I do. I'm doing way better down there than I did here. And I had to do that for myself, too, because I wasn't happy up here. Like, I wasn't, And I was struggling with the business, and the pressure up here to get married and get engaged and start a family and all of that is very different state to state.
Yeah.
I've noticed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Up here, it's a give or take. Like if you're in Manhattan or like the party areas, I feel like you don't get that much pressure. But when you're outside of those party areas, like more rural, I want the dog to bark. and more of those areas, you get more of that pressure because that's how families grew up.
Yeah.
Right? And I think and I've never been to small towns. Like I've never been to, to the countryside.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they get the same pressure out there too. It's like you got to meet somebody in. But then everybody knows everybody in the neighborhood too.
Yeah. Town of, 5,000 people.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah. It's like you sleep with one, you sleep with them all.
Yeah, exactly. The whole town knows your whole list. I agree and I also disagree with location. Right? You said location.
Location,
pretty much.
yeah.
The reason
geographic.
Geographic, yeah, exactly. Like being like, oh, it's different completely from New York. I think it also depends on who's around you, your circle, if you have family around you, because there a lot of those pressures can come from family and friends.
Right.
Because, say you met someone, right? And after 7 months or, 13 months, whatever you've been dating, oh, like, are they a keeper? Like, what do or say you've been married for 2 or 3 years. Oh, when's the baby coming and all that? That type of, from parents because they want grandchildren and all that. Or, their friends, it's like, I didn't have pressure on it, but in my head almost, I was like, in my friend group, like in my car crew and all that, I was the only one that wasn't with someone, and it wasn't like, I personally didn't feel pressure on it because I knew that at some point that person will come into my life, and luckily they did. But there's definitely, I feel like, a lot of pressure from not like on purpose always, but just your surroundings, like you said, Florida, it is more of a party place.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that there's just a lot of people just single doing their thing down there.
Yeah. I think Florida was rated the worst state to be single in.
Really? Worst state?
Yeah.
I feel like with Miami and Tampa and Orlando.
No, meaning like not for partying.
Oh, okay.
Meaning to get in relationships.
Oh,
it's the
gotcha.
worst state to try to find love. I think that's what they have said.
Okay.
Because it's everyone it's very transplanted. Right? So many people from different states all kind of moving into Florida.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the mask mandate thing that happened because of COVID moved so many people down to Florida.
Because there were no mandates.
Yeah, there was no mandates down there. But what I would say is, I agree. If you're around like a friend group that everyone is married or engaged and stuff like that, you could feel that type of pressure. And I was kind of getting some of that pressure here myself before I left, because like Sergio, he's married. Josh engaged. You met your fiance.
Yeah.
And everyone in my circle was just with someone.
Yeah.
And then it's just me. Like, hey, Jay's here.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys busy? Yeah, we're going with we're going to get, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You free this week? Oh, me and her have, oh, all right, gotcha. So like, you get lonely. And you're like, damn, no one wants to call me for a double date. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just third wheeling all the time. And it starts to get in your head, because then you go home and you're just by yourself. Like, you have no one to go home to.
Yeah.
No one to talk to on the phone at night to go to sleep. No one to FaceTime with. It's just like, so then what do you do after that, right? You start to pick at it, like, what can I distract myself with? So the good thing would be distract yourself with business.
Yep.
Right? Just set your eye on a prize and just go for it. Go for it. But then I think up here is a little bit harder, because you get those winter blues.
Oh yeah, people with they call it was it seasonal depression?
Seasonal depression, right? And it's like, it's cold outside and you don't want to leave your house, and now you're in your house by yourself all day.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go over to someone's house, they're always with someone. So you start to get like an utter loneliness type of feeling. And that's what I was dealing with, was like utter loneliness, right? But now that I'm in Florida, I get
sunny
to like,
all the time.
It's sunny all the time. I'm on my motorcycle. I'm out. Like, I'm on the bike or in my truck or at the beach or working or in school and moving. So I have so many things spinning, so many wheels turning.
Yeah.
That I don't got time to think about the loneliness, right?
Yeah.
And I think that once I'm done with school, what's the next thing?
Yeah.
What's the next thing? For me now, it's like, what's the next thing? Not who's the next one.
Yeah. That's good, because I think harping on that, looking for that person can stray you away from actually finding them.
Right.
Like when you're searching for love or that next relationship,
right,
you're not going to find it. And as cliche as it sounds, it's like when you're not looking for love will find you.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's one of those things.
Because you put off this energy of, I'm good.
Yeah. And you're like, fuck everyone. I don't want to. And then like this girl, or if a girl for guy.
Yeah.
Like.
Or whatever you're into.
Yeah, whatever you're into. Pop into your life, and it's just like, oh, fuck. Like, you're dope.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't I wasn't reaching for this. I wasn't looking for this, and
Yeah.
here you are.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you need to like chill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a F boy right now.
But then you got to be careful because there are times where, if you're single for so long, you get used to that.
Yep, you get
know?
so,
And there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to be careful.
yeah,
Yeah,
because you get put in this. Right, if you're alone for so long, you get comfortable,
Yeah.
and then when you get comfortable, it's like, I
It's
don't want
shocking.
anyone to come in
And ruin your peace.
and just move shit around.
Yeah.
No, I have everything organized and set in this
Yeah.
little perfect square. Don't come in and just fucking open the windows and
Yeah.
everything blows away.
Yeah.
Right?
I want you to come in and just fit perfectly into it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, there's a little slot here. I'm going to slide you into that slot.
Yeah.
And you're going to stay there in my perfect little square. But that's not how it works.
Yeah.
I wish it did work that way, but it didn't. But what was it that you
Back
just
to
said?
what?
You said something before that I was going to touch base on. I forgot what it was. I don't know. Anyways. Damn, I don't remember what it was.
But while you're thinking about that, I'm going to throw something at you.
Okay, I get to think about two things now.
Yeah.
While you're thinking about that, think about this.
And I read something about it where, they're talking about the society and the pressure to get in a relationship and all that. And in the older days, it's very much a primal thing. And the reason why is because we need love and relationships and procreation. Otherwise, without a relationship and procreation, the human race is gone. So there is a sort of underlying primal reason as to why we want people to be in relationships and have kids, is because if we all as a society just stop being in relationships and stop having kids, our whole human race as we know it would disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think there is obviously that primal, like if you really want to take it back to the olden days, say you're a tribe of cavemen, right? And you only have about 20 to 40 people in your tribe. It's
I'm pretty sure they were all fucking each other.
I mean, probably, but they were constantly procreating.
You look so good.
Fire!
Oh, take you, eat you. Oh, la 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 la. Sorry.
And it's stuff like that where I think that has just like transformed into, now this modern day pressure of settling down, which was kind of like what we're talking about. And then the other thing where in modern day, there are benefits to it. Now, am I crazy about the state being involved in marriage and all that? Not really. But in terms of tax breaks, you get more tax breaks as a married couple, and especially with kids.
Yeah. I don't like the government getting involved in anything that I want to do.
Nah, I think it's definitely that should something be like, that's a sacred matrimony and thing between you and your wife. I don't know why, like, that they need to come into play.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when that actually happened in history either.
Yeah. You know what Sergio and Nicole told me I should do today? That I should go on The Bachelor. And I was just like,
I guess you could try. I don't think I've ever seen a bachelor with tattoos, but
yo, I don't think I've ever seen a Spanish bachelor.
no, they have to have had one of those.
From what I've been told, is they have not. It has only been 2 black guys, and the majority of them was white guys.
We'll have to look this up.
So
I don't think there's no way
that's what I've been
true.
told. That's what I've been told.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey.
Maybe they have. Maybe they
have.
have. Or maybe half.
Maybe
the guy was
maybe
mixed.
they need you, the Puerto Rican daddy.
Yeah, I said with the sleeve, the Yankee hat. It'll be the opening entrance will be Daddy Yankee playing music.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be good.
But I don't know. But she told me that. Nicole was like, "Yo, you should go on The Bachelor," and I was just like, "Wow, Nicole, really?" And Sergio's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like amping her up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna apply for The Bachelor tomorrow. We'll see what happens. It'll be good for the podcast too.
Yeah, that would be good for.
I mean, I
we'll get
found love on The Bachelor.
plenty. Yeah, here's his wife right
Yeah,
there.
here she is.
And we'll bring all the
Crazy.
other women afterwards.
Like,
See
how
they
did you
felt.
like? How'd you felt when I knocked you out the first round?
That
Because
rose
your
was not
earrings look
handed
funny.
to you. How did it feel to not get a rose?
Yeah, that's great. Oh, they have to give roses?
Yeah, that's how it works. It's like
Do I have to buy those?
no, probably it's a part of the show.
Oh.
But this dude was like, because I remember my mom would watch it when I was a kid because it's been going on for years, And all I remember was like, I'd be like a kid, or whatever, watching it. And it's like, you have this rose. And then there's 15 girls and only 10 roses. Those girls out. You don't get one.
That hurts.
Bye-bye.
Dude, that stings, right?
Yeah, you know?
That would sting.
It probably stings more if they're the last person. Like, when I don't know how many they start with, but like, say there's like 20 girls, right? And then the first night there's 15, and then 12. It's like, probably the first night you really don't care. It's like, you said hi and that was it. But like, say it's like the last episode and it's like between you and this other girl. It's like, that's where it would sting.
Stress.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, there's just these two girls and you have one option to pick.
It's like, I liked you, but your childhood trauma was coming out. Like, that's crazy to say that on national television.
Right? That wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
They'd be like, the ratings are going down.
Yeah, like, you can't talk about it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Never mind. Your lips look weird. No.
Have you ever felt any sort of pressure from family?
You know what? I would honestly say I think I'm pretty fortunate. I never got the pressure from like mom.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom, she hits me with a little bit of it now because of my age, and she's like, I just want you to find someone. I just want you to find someone.
Yeah.
But realistically, I think my mom's hitting me with the pressure of wanting to find someone because she knows she's getting older.
Yeah.
And as your mom gets older, as anyone gets older, your mom or your dad, there's a chance that time's going to run out for them at some point.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't want to leave this world with you by yourself.
Yeah.
And I get that.
No, 100%.
You know, and it doesn't make the sting any less painful, you know? But to have someone there to comfort you while you're going through that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough one.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And no, I never got the pressure from anybody. I've had pressures from girlfriends.
Okay.
That's what I've gotten pressure from.
Interesting. In what way?
When are we gonna get married?
Oh, okay.
I want a kid. When would we get engaged? You know, and the problem is with certain genders is the time clock ordeal.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, that's a lot of pressure for a guy.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I have to have a baby between the age of 30 and 32, or then it's high risk, and I don't want it. I don't want that.
Yeah, for women, that is.
Right. And
Yeah,
I'm just like, I get that.
Yeah.
You know, but if you were really that pressured of having a child, then I'm not the one for you because I'm not ready for that. I just, like, right now, I started my life completely over. So any girl I get with right now, if she says, I want to have a kid in a year or two. No, I'm still figuring out where it is I'm doing now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
That's not fair to you that I'm a few steps back and you're too far ahead.
Yeah.
And it's going to take me some time to catch up to you. Like, I'm just not there. So if that's the case, then I'm sorry, but go find what it is that you want. I'm sure somebody will want to do that for you, but it's not
I'm
me.
not that person.
And I'd rather be honest.
No, I mean, it's better for you to be upfront and honest than say you get in a relationship with someone and you just kind of like push it to the side, and then at the end it's like, oh, like, are we having a kid now? Like, let's start trying. It's like, I thought I was clear, like, or like, I don't want to anymore. And like, now that person feels gypped and wasted time, and now it's like they have to find someone else. And then do even more pressure because they want a kid. You know?
Because now the time is shortened.
Yeah.
And I don't like applying pressure to myself or to anyone.
Yeah.
I apply enough pressure myself to get shit done. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
And there was this thing that I heard the other day. Not the other day. I say it was a while back, where it was like, I'm gonna take care of me for you, and I want you to take care of you for me, and then we can take care of each other.
I like that.
You know, and for me, that the most important thing is I'm going to the gym. I'm making more money. I'm moving to a new place, in Florida still, just different location, and my head has never been so clear. It's never been so clear what direction I'm going.
Yeah. Like, you know, the eye is on the prize, and it's just about hunkering down and getting the shit done.
Like, next weekend I move into the new place.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like a resort.
Dope.
It's so beautiful. I gotta show you pictures afterwards, but it's so beautiful.
Sick.
And I can't wait to move in, dude. Like, I have the perfect view of the whole pool. I'm on third floor. It's a 3-floor. You walk out and it's the whole pool. I'm dead center of it.
Nice.
And you'll see what I mean when I show you. But it's called the Brixley. And for anybody who wants to stalk me.
I was just about to say, put down your address now. And social.
Where's this guy live?
We bring stones.
They brought it back. No, so yeah, I never. Have you had that pressure?
I don't. You know what and it's not pressure, but it's funny. Danielle and I are now engaged, and we're gonna get married. Thank you. Getting married in August and all that. And now that my family, Danielle is fully emerged, because obviously she knows my close family, but all my family now have like met her, and like we're all really close and all that, and like they're like, when are the kids coming? Because like Danielle and I,
they hit you with the
yeah. But it's like not even like aunts, it's cousins.
Oh,
like
that's
they're like
so disrespectful.
Honestly, I don't mind because I'm ready to have a kid.
Yeah,
like
of course you are.
Dude, I've been wanting to have kids.
You really stuck with me now.
I've always wanted to have kids, and luckily she's the same way.
You think you were stuck with me because you married? You could divorce me. Now you got a kid. You really stuck with me.
And so but we do have an agreement where she needs to finish nurse practitioner school before we even do anything of that.
How long does that take?
2027, early 2027, she'll be done.
Oh, okay. 2
But
years.
she is 5 years younger than me, so we have like that time where
because we able to do that.
I'm 30 right now and she's 25, so she'll be I think 27.
How long have you guys been together?
Almost coming on 2 years.
You cradle robber.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You know what's crazy though? We joke around. I'm like, I graduated high school and you were like 8th grade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Wait. So you're 5 years apart.
Yeah.
So when you were 15, when you were 20, she was 15.
Yeah.
Right? When you
Isn't
were
that
20,
crazy?
she was 15.
Yeah.
If you think about that, when you
No,
were 15, when you were 5, she wasn't born yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? You were out of diapers.
And
she
I
was
was in the beginning. I always joked with her because she's born in '99. I was like, if you were 2000, this wasn't happening. I was dating a 2000s baby.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like,
you lucky you got 90s.
Yeah, you lucky you got 99.
Yeah, that's good. But you know what's funny? It's like, if you really, I want everyone to think about this. When he was 20, she was 15. Ew.
Yeah, like if that wouldn't happen.
But wait. But when he's 40, she's 35.
There you right?
Right?
Yeah.
Right? When he's 45, she's just turning 40.
Yeah. So and
it's different when you get older.
Once you get past 21, like in terms of like whoever the youngest is, it really like no one really cares.
Yeah.
Like once you're out of pretty much 21 or high school, I guess. I would say 21 personally.
I mean, yeah, some people are just like, listen, I've met a girl that was 19 years old and she had like an old soul.
Yeah.
You ever meet someone like that?
Trust me, I'm partially like that. Like I definitely have my young side. I'm extroverted, but I have a very introverted, chill old soul.
Yeah, it's weird, man. When you you come across a few people like, yo, you have an old soul. Why are you so chill?
Yeah.
At that age, like, why are you on?
And I've been like this since I was probably 18.
My shit's flipped.
Yeah.
My shit flipped. I had the old soul, and now I've got the young soul.
I mean, Florida does that probably.
Florida brought it. Actually, nah. It was that one that brought it. She brought it out.
Yeah, she brought it out on you.
She got me. I started drinking really with her, and then
damn,
I was trying to keep up with her, and then it got to the point where she couldn't keep up with me. Then now I'm out drinking everybody.
Damn.
That's
Be careful
crazy.
with that. Be careful with that.
Yeah, yo, I had 12 drinks last night.
Wow, you used to be a lightweight.
12 drinks last night. Still got to Josh's house at like 1:30 in the morning, and still woke up at 7 to go to work. Nice. And I have no hangover.
Good for you. I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but good for you.
My liver is not functioning. Because if it was functioning, one drink I'd get sauced. But the fact that it got Joaquin. Did you see what post Joaquin put?
Yeah, about the free drinks.
I didn't even remember that.
I mean, you used to be a cheap date, but now you sound really expensive.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm expensive. And they're all saying, that's all right. You're going to pay for it anyways.
So going back to it, I'm I want to ask you, now that we've kind of talked about the fact that there is pressure out in the world, how would you either how have you handled it, or
That was
any
a tough one, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's the first podcast in a while, guys. How would you handle that sort of pressure, or any advice that you would have for someone else that's receiving that same pressure?
Okay, so if I was the single child, which I am the single child technically, the child not in a relationship, and I was getting pressure from my parents about what you're gonna do. The first thing I would tell them is, one, times are not the way that they used to be.
No.
They're really not.
No.
Right? And it seems like the generation before us, like our parents, don't seem to realize that. Some do, and some just don't grasp it.
It's funny you say that. They're very blind to how difficult it is to reach the American dream that they hit at a younger age.
Right.
Like, I talk with my stepmom and friends' parents and all that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like why you guys can go get a house?" I'm like, "My house mortgage isn't $1,200 a month.
Right.
It would possibly between $3,000 and $5,000.
Right.
Like, and that's just that.
Yeah.
That's not including it, like
The
insurance, the taxes.
yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
It's nuts. Like the starting, not to go down the housing discussion, but it's astronomical as terms of like what it was for them. Like you can't buy a house now for $250,000, put $50,000 to $100,000 in it, and then 15 years later, it's 800,000.
Right. Yeah.
Like houses now that need that much work, depending on the size, are going for like 500,000. Like I was looking at a house and it was like 4-bedroom, 2-bath, or 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Very nice, half an acre.
Yeah.
And they wanted 485,000, and it looked like the interior hadn't been done since the 70s or 80s. Emerald green bathroom.
That's so disrespectful.
Wow.
My alarm went off.
It's okay. Back to the old people bathrooms, but like the
The
emerald
old
green,
people's alarm clock.
the old emerald green toilet with the matching sink and mirrors on every single wall. It's like no one wants that style.
I know.
And
I
it's
was
like
talking
they
with
never
Sergio
updated
about
it.
that too, because like now you have to have permits to do everything.
Oh yeah, everything you need permits.
It's like no.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
I'm paying all this money for my house.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go
already
down
with
this rabbit
tax.
hole.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back.
Okay.
More advice on
Right.
like pressure.
Right, because we could go down this rabbit hole of the housing market. We could do that. We could do
That
another.
could be
episode.
another podcast. We'll get a realtor on or something.
Yeah, we'll get a. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah, we'll get a realtor on. We might have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. First thing I would be like, first of all, like, parents. You know what? If you're watching this podcast, get your parents in the room. We'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3. Someone's yelling, "Ma, Ma, the meatloaf. Ma, where's the protein, Ma? Ma, the meatloaf. Mom, Dad, come here. Listen to this. Listen, look, these guys spitting facts.
Yep.
I don't know who they are. Just found them. The dating scene is not anywhere near the way it was back in the 60s and 70s and even the early 80s. It's just not.
Even the early 2000s.
Yeah, I guess. Once
dating apps came out in the 2010s.
MySpace ruined that shit.
Well, no, I want to say Tinder started it, because Tinder
dating apps.
Dating apps came
Right.
out when I was in college, and that was 2013.
Yeah, the apps.
And that's where pretty much everyone started just meeting through there and not meeting through spaces, and it's continually gotten worse.
Yeah. There were other dating sites before that.
Oh,
like,
for
there
sure.
was local
Match.com, eHarmony.
local hookups. There was one called
Yeah, like I'm like doing marriage ones, and he's doing like, yo, let me just go to Pound Town.
Me Spots. Me Spot was one.
Yeah,
Anyways, I'm saying my age now, but it's not the way that it used to be.
No.
Like I can go on my phone and just swipe through and find a date within an hour or two. Like it's that
And
easy.
there's no effort of going up to someone,
Right.
introducing yourself.
There's no effort.
And what I hate about dating apps, not to cut you off, you can't fully meet the true person until you meet them in person. Like in person.
It's a talent show.
Yeah, it's all aesthetics.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
and
that's
obviously
it.
that's how it is in real
You
life.
need the attraction, right?
But you can't use like your funniness, your cleverness, your charisma, your smile,
Yeah.
when it's over the phone and not like say at a restaurant, a bar, a gym, a park, wherever it is.
Like you gotta be good with your words.
Yeah.
To be able to, like, okay, now one, you gotta look at the pictures. Your pictures gotta be good. Not two, now if you do match, you have to be clever with what you're gonna say, not just, hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna work. What's up? Wave. Like that shit does not work. And if you think it does, you are probably why you're having a hard time getting a date.
Yeah.
And we can do an episode on how to get dates or how to talk to women or how to talk to men, whatever. We can get a girl on here and just go over that too, whoever's single, right? But parents, it's just not the way things used to be. We have more women want to be single a lot longer because they're really focused on their careers. When back in the 60s, it wasn't that much focused on, right? The men are combating that on top of also building their own legacies. And everybody is so into I'm doing for me, I'm doing for me, I'm doing for me, I'm doing for me. When back in the day, it was like, I'm doing for me so I can do for you. Like
I'm doing it for us.
Right. And then it becomes us.
Yeah.
But it's just not the way. Everyone has so many options. And then people for the love of God, stay in your lane. Please. I understand shooting for the stars, but stay in your lane. My God. My DMs, I'm not even going to tell you the people in my DMs. And it's like, visually, stay in your lane.
Hey, shooters got to shoot.
I get the shoot.
Man,
Shoot
ladies,
your shot.
do not take the disrespect.
No. Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot one time. If you don't get a response and you shoot again and again and again.
Yeah, take a hint.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you making yourself look desperate? Like, stop. Anyways, rant done. But I would tell my mom, just things are not the way they used to be.
Yeah.
They're not. Like, I want to find somebody. I want to be able to settle down, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Because as you get older, now you're dealing with someone else's generational trauma. You're dealing with someone else's breakups that they've never gotten over. You're dealing with someone else's mom and dad issues that are transferring into other relationships. Or somebody that's just been alone for so long that they rather be that way. Or someone who is just bitter.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many obstacles to go through now. And if I had to go back to like 21, I would have found someone then because they wouldn't have had all those years of drama.
Yeah.
Drama and trauma, you know? So, yes, for guys in their 30s, it is a lot harder now. For women in their 30s, it is a lot harder now.
Yeah.
So, if you're watching this and you're like 18, 19, 20, 21, live your life. Go for it. But if you find a good one, hold on to it.
Yeah.
Hold on to it.
Especially hold on. If you find someone at that young of an age before you become someone and they rise with you, that's way more powerful than finding someone, for example, say you got a kid that's 30 years old worth like $100 million. Right. He probably has all these girls wanting to be a sugar baby or just for him for his money.
Yep.
And not to say that there's probably plenty of girls that are sincere and want to just be with him, but to have someone with you before you've made all those millions of dollars or any success or fame or whatever, they're there for you, not for what you materialistically bring.
Right. And the other thing too, I leave it in God's hands.
Hey, shh.
Excuse
Sorry,
me,
we got
guys.
dogs.
Sir.
Calm down, Thor.
So leave it in God's hands.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people. What is meant to be will be. And if you look back at your life and think about how every year something changed, that's good. But if every year nothing has changed, then you need to look within yourself why nothing is changing and you're still living in this miserable life if you feel like you have a miserable life.
Yeah.
That's it.
Change equals growth. That's how that works.
That's the hard part, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. People are scared of growing, and people are scared of change. But in that change, growth becomes.
Yeah. You gotta. So a seed starts in a dark place.
Yeah.
And then it grows from there, and it sees the light. until someone comes and pees on it, right, dog? So
I like that. I like that. There's still water in it though.
yeah, you're right.
Just a little not, as tasty as water.
Because that's it. You start, and sometimes the world sucks, and you might get some wind, and so you might lose a part of yourself.
Might get pissed on,
But you grow again.
and you still get up.
We could really relate ourselves to a tree.
Yeah, we could.
We start in the dark place.
Hey man, I'm as good as a fucking maple tree. I got that hard bark, bro. I'm fucking no one knocking me down.
Yeah,
My roots are deep.
That's okay, bro. I'm like a Rottweiler. I got a hard bark.
You're more like a bulldog. You're a little bit smaller.
That's so heightest.
I'm the Doberman pinscher. You're
You don't. Yeah,
the
only thing. Yeah,
boxer.
you just like pinching booty. Anyway, so what? You got a Cody's quotes?
Before I go into that, I'll just put my 2 cents in on the advice.
You did.
No, I didn't. And it's funny, now that it's my turn, I freaking forgot what I was gonna say.
Cody's quotes.
All right, we'll start off with Cody's quotes.
Let's go.
do it.
Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Hey.
It's
Hey.
Cody's quotes.
It's Cody's quote.
It's on a note.
It's on a note. Hey, and cut it. That might be the first time we had it successful
Yeah.
since having this set up.
Since having this set up, right?
All right, I got 2. Might not do them both, but get married.
Don't. No. Sorry. Trigger.
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 Get married because of love, not because of social media pressure. Which is what we've been preaching pretty much.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get married
Just-
because you love someone, man.
Yeah.
Like,
not because you feel like you have to.
right.
Like.
And that's the other thing. The pressure from the wedding.
Oh, dude.
I want to have this extravagant wedding.
That's
Everything needs to be perfect, and
That's
the
why-
plans have to go well.
Danielle and I were in that process, and then we decided we weren't. In our heads, the process when you're planning your wedding, you should have fun. You should be enjoying it.
That's
you
just
should,
stressful as hell from what I
Well,
hear.
that's why we didn't go with the traditional wedding. We're
know.
eloping and doing a micro wedding in Washington.
Yeah. And I'm not
because-
even invited.
Bro, I got 10 people only. Don't worry, you invited to the barbecue. And then, but it's like for one day at this venue that we looked at, and not just what it costs for the venue to pay, but all in all total, when we did the numbers, it was between 60 and 75,000 for a wedding under 100 people.
Why don't we just set the podcast table up and podcast the wedding?
No, no,
It's kind of like ESPN before the game.
yeah.
Think about it.
You're
Like,
gonna-
how you
you're gonna
feeling
have
today,
a
Cody? You get
podca-
married and you're in
Podcast
the
out in
tux,
the nature.
and we're outside with the cameras. That's crazy. I'll get a co-host.
Oh, okay.
Hey, oh, look, Cody's walking down the aisle. That's crazy. Oh, he almost tripped. Oh no, he's good. He got it back up. He got it back up.
Oh, bad. That'd be interesting. People are trying to hike down a trail and then they see that.
That would be so cool.
But I'll do one more.
Okay.
Marry the right. Wait.
Marry the right person for the wrong reasons.
Marrying the right person is more important than getting married before 30.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Marrying the right person. That's crazy. I forgot what it was. Say it again.
Marrying the right
Oh.
person is more important than getting married before 30.
Yeah.
Because everyone that's I feel like the more common number where they're like, you should be married by 30. And it's like, yeah, but if you marry the wrong person, then what really
Then you're divorced by 35.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's better to take your time, find the right person, the person that was meant for you, that fits in your life and you fit in their life.
Yeah.
That way that marriage can flourish and be beautiful and do all the right things that you imagine it to, instead of getting married at 22, 20, And some people do, but for some people, a lot of times they'll be like, oh, I got married too young.
Low key, if I was in a relationship and I was getting married, like if I was in my next relationship, I'm cutting my social media. Done.
Yeah.
Like I'm just done. I don't want that temptation there. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to look at it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. My DMs are flooded. Like I don't want to.
Yeah.
And it's all because my threads have blown up.
Yeah, I saw that. You
see,
got
it's
all
crazy.
the thirst traps on there.
The thirst traps are wild,
No,
boy.
you're the thirst trap.
I'm the thirst
when
trap,
you're
fact.
writing and posting.
Yup. Yeah, it's crazy. My threads be blowing up,
Yeah.
bro. Blowing up. I was like, yo, I'm out in New York City. Where? I was like, oh. But yeah, I don't know. Shit happened. My whole life changed since I moved to Florida. But if I do I want to get married? I do. I think I do.
Yeah.
Do I want to have kids? I still don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I still don't know about. I'm a little selfish.
It's not for everyone.
Yeah, like I'm a little selfish. I still want to go out and do the things I want to do.
Yeah.
But I think like now I'm at that point where if I settle down with somebody, I want to do everything with them.
Yeah.
And then once everything's accomplished, then it's like, okay, let's do the next step.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never wanted to get married or have kids, and then that idea changed.
Yeah.
So things change. Like every 5 years, shit changes.
No,
So you
that's how it is.
You
Like,
never know.
You know, some people will take being rich as having millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. To me, being rich is creating a family and having that circle and that lineage, you know, and just having that peaceful life with the people that you love.
Yeah.
And creating those memories, because you could have all the money, but if you're sitting by yourself, then what's it worth?
Yeah.
You know?
The one thing I would tell anyone who's feeling pressured is if you were told you had 1 day left to live, you still gonna feel that pressure, or are you just gonna live your life?
Yeah.
Live your life. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You don't find your car keys when you look for them. Oh, I can't find my car keys. All of a sudden, you stop looking and car keys.
Yep.
Like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And I just leave everything in God's hands at this point. And that's one of the hardest things to do because I'm not super religious. Like, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus. I mean, I got my cross.
Yeah.
But it's hard to still put your future in a faith,
Yeah.
right, of something. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't believe in God. That is not real. Da, da, da. Okay, cool. That's what you want to believe. Fine. I'm the type of person that I'd rather believe it and it not be real than it be real. And I never believed it. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just leave it in God's hands. And if you're feeling like a lot of pressure for family and friends, I would just say the exact same thing I tell people who tell me that. Listen, when it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I don't force nothing. When you force something, that's when you make mistakes.
Yeah.
You don't force it. Just let it come. That's it. Don't even feel the pressure. Oh, you want me to have a baby? I can go have a baby right now. Are you willing to pay for everything? Because I'll have a baby right now.
That goes back to that conversation where we were, you know, having part conversation with your guys' parents, is the amount that it costs to bring an extra child or living being, you know, into this world is wild.
It's
like
diabolical.
daycare itself is a mortgage nearly. You know, it's nuts.
Bro, I know. It's
So
almost
it's like
damn near
and
$1,000.
oh,
A month.
$1,000, dude, more than
one.
that. 1,000 is like good. It's between like 1,500. Like I know someone I think that's paying like 1,800.
Oh, in
for a
Florida,
month.
I know that there's like $1,000 is
Yeah.
a lot.
Here in the tri-state area, it's a whole nother ballgame.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
Also, my
and-
rent down there is 1,800. Would be 2,600 here for the same
exactly.
thing.
But going back to that, it's like it's a whole different world, and that's why where we talked about, you know, women are focusing on their own careers because they want to make their own money and all that.
Yeah.
But it's like here in the tri-state and wherever you guys are, it varies. You know, you could be in the West Coast and it's very similar to us here in the tri-state, like Cali and Oregon and
yeah.
Washington, all that. But you could be in Wyoming and it's dirt cheap. You know,
Yeah.
with Florida, it's a lot cheaper. But man, like the amount of just prices for everything, it's not. You need a 2-family salary to be able to survive and have a good life.
Yeah.
Like you can't have the like, and I think that's why it's forced, is because all cost of living has gone up and salaries have stayed the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at least for the common person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those CEOs that are kind of getting 50% increase in salaries and making $42 million, aka Boeing. You know, they can go fuck themselves. But
Right.
while their workers are like barely even able to survive and make a working plane, maybe. But
Damn. Shots fired. Who hurt you? By the way, guys, his ex-girlfriend was a pilot.
nah.
Just kidding.
But yeah, it's just like you said, it's a fucking different time, man. Like it's a whole different world where the single income household, the American dream, where you can be a postman and buy a house, just you, not your wife included, and have her stay at home to watch the kids, or if she wants to do whatever job she can, you know, but it's like, it's not possible off of a one income, where if you had two incomes, like when we were kids or even before that, you were living life.
Yeah.
But now it's not a thing.
Yeah. You just gotta work, make more money, and build a business and all that other stuff. But I'll leave that for the next episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Close it off.
Yeah. Hey guys. Well, this has been a minute since we have done a podcast, and it feels really good to get back in the groove. We're going to film a couple episodes tonight, so there are going to be plenty coming your way. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode where we kind of broke down the society and the pressure that society puts on for settling down, getting married, having kids, and all that, and listening to what us two fucks have to say about it.
Right, because, you know, we ain't shit.
You know, we're not certified in anything. We're just giving our opinions.
All opinions, just like an asshole.
You know, you don't have to take anything, but, you know, it is what it is. And we appreciate all you guys showing all the love always still, even though we barely have been posting. Yeah. We still see the continuous love, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
So, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Groove, guys. We are back in the groove.
Back in the groove.
Thank you again for watching. Leave a comment down below, maybe on what type of pressures you have felt in your life.
Yeah, or what you have told someone to kind of relieve that pressure.
Exactly. And as always, see you in the next one.
Peace.